Welcome. Today, we venture deep into the forest and watch as a man takes on an incredible challenge, building a wooden cabin from scratch, surrounded by nothing but trees and silence. Construction starts with positioning large rocks as foundational supports. These rocks deliver the base stability that will hold up everything above. Holes are drilled into the rocks to place steel bars for strength, followed by rebar placement and concrete poured into forms. After the concrete cures completely, a bituminous layer is brushed on for protection. This creates a tough, flat area where upright timber posts will be mounted later. These same procedures are done with the remaining rocks to finish the foundation, establishing a moisture barrier. Bituminous material increases structure longevity by minimizing deterioration from wetness and climate conditions. Next, sturdy timber posts are brought in and mounted vertically on the concrete bases. Since the ground is uneven, each post is cut to different lengths, then trimmed so their tops align perfectly, creating a level framework. 4 heavy beams are carefully lifted and laid across these vertical posts, forming the cabin's outer frame. Each one is drilled and fastened securely. Now the walls begin to rise. To seal gaps between logs, he packs moss into the spaces, blocking drafts and keeping the interior warm. Each timber is positioned above the last, drilled and secured. The work continues steadily as logs are brought in, aligned, and fastened tight. Layer by layer, the structure comes to life. Wooden beams are cut for the floor substructure. If you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's the best way to support us. Before installation, each beam gets coated with protective treatment against moisture, insects, and decay, extending its life in the humid forest. A laser level marks the path of each beam, ensuring a perfectly level floor. This tool projects a straight line for precise alignment. Steel corner brackets fasten each beam to the supporting frame, holding everything firmly in place. This method provides excellent strength and prevents shifting over time, which is crucial for a structure that endures the forest's natural movements. As hours pass, the walls gradually rise. He works methodically, lifting, adjusting, sealing, and securing. Each log is chosen for fit, positioned like puzzle pieces. The work is demanding yet rhythmic. By now, the cabin's outline is clearly visible with defined shape. With each bracket fastened, the floor framework grows more solid, preparing to carry the weight ahead. Screw by screw, beams are anchored down small tasks, reflecting the care behind every step. Once the substructure is complete, he builds temporary flooring before moving forward. This provides a stable platform for the remaining work. To make the upcoming tasks easier, he builds wooden scaffolding around the structure. This temporary framework gives safe access to higher sections, ensuring safety and efficiency. Scaffolding is crucial during construction, providing safe access to elevated areas. In traditional builds like this, it lets the builder move freely around the upper sections. It keeps tools and materials within reach, improving efficiency and reducing constant climbing. Work continues with a steady rhythm, log after log, lifted, adjusted, sealed with natural insulation, and secured to the growing walls. The moss pressed between logs may seem minor, but it reflects centuries of knowledge passed down through generations. Each log adds height and strength, tightening the frame. If you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's the best way to support us. In traditional log construction, builders use locally available wood for all parts, including the roof. This ensures materials suit the climate and the building ages consistently. Next, he prepares the rafters' angled beams that will support the roof covering. Before installation, he carves decorative patterns into the rafter ends, adding handcrafted charm. Using an electric saw, he cuts off purlin parts, extending beyond the roofline, giving a clean, uniform edge and preparing for the next phase. Each rafter is cut using a pattern and saw, then edges are smoothed with a sander for a polished finish. With purlins flush and even, the roof is ready for plywood boards, the subroof. This solid base supports the final roofing material and adds protection. For subroofing, exterior-grade plywood is essential. It resists moisture and withstands weather exposure during construction. Each rafter is fastened with heavy-duty screws and steel braces, ensuring strong connections to both ridge and frame. Notches are cut into the base log so rafters sit. This attention to detail creates a smooth, level surface essential for the next roofing stages. The next step is covering the roof with underlayment, a protective barrier between the frame and final roofing material. The underlayment, made of water-resistant material, is rolled out and fastened over rafters. It shields against moisture, rain, and wind, preventing leaks and wood damage. Wooden planks are mounted to secure the underlayment. After that, purlin's horizontal beams running across rafters are installed. These provide additional support and a sturdy base for the final roofing material, distributing weight and reinforcing the roof. The wood type used depends on the roof part and conditions. For structural elements like rafters and purlins, builders choose strong woods like Douglas fir, pine, or larch. Douglas fir is valued for its strength-to-weight ratio. Pine is affordable and easy to work with. In damp climates, larch is ideal for its natural moisture and decay resistance. Each board is measured, cut, and laid across purlins, covering the entire roof surface. In areas with heavy snow or wind, tongue-and-groove plywood adds structural strength. The interlocking edges create a tighter, more stable surface, reducing movement and gaps over time. To maintain accuracy, he marks guidelines across the plywood to keep rows straight, preventing misalignment and ensuring even spacing. Instead of nails, he uses screws for a more secure hold, reducing loosening over time as the roof expands and contracts. To prepare for a wood-burning stove, cutouts for the stovepipe must be made. He starts by cutting a clean opening into the tin board. Now, a circular opening is cut into the plywood roofing for the stovepipe. This requires careful measurement to ensure perfect alignment with the pipe's path from the stove below. The next step is covering the roof with underlayment, a protective barrier between the frame and final roofing material. The underlayment, made of water-resistant material, is rolled out and fastened over rafters. It shields against moisture, rain, and wind, preventing leaks and wood damage. If you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's the best way to support us. After installing tin covers, self-adhering roofing is applied over the roof surface. This sticky, waterproof layer is rolled out and pressed firmly onto the plywood subroof. This frame is measured and cut to fit snugly around the pipe opening, reinforcing where the metal collar will be installed. This flexible, heat-resistant boot seals the gap where the pipe exits the roof. It's sealed with heat-resistant adhesive and fastened with screws for a watertight, airtight fit. A chimney cap sits at the top of the flue to shield it from the elements blocking rain, snow, and strong winds from getting in, while also helping prevent downdrafts that can force smoke back down into the home. The whole ridge line is covered with peel and stick roofing material, followed by a bitumen coat to seal everything tightly against water. This ridge upgrade boosts durability and extends the roof's lifespan in unpredictable forest climates. As the finishing detail on the roof, a weather vane is set at the very top of the ridge. To handle strong forest winds, it's sealed in place with black silicone to keep water out, then fastened with screws for a firm, durable hold. A properly planned rainwater collection setup is essential. Steel clips are fixed to the wooden beam and fastened with screws along the roof's edge. Drainage pipes are fitted to channel rainwater safely away from the structure. Beyond preventing damage, the setup can also capture rainwater for everyday use like washing or watering plants. Openings naturally occur at the junctions between the kingpins, rafters, and ridge log. To protect the interior, support framing is installed first, then the voids are sealed with underlayment to create a continuous barrier against wind-driven rain, moisture intrusion, and debris. To achieve a warm, finished interior, tongue-and-groove wood panels are installed in ideal log cabin finish that locks together tightly and highlights the natural character of the grain. The cavity between the roof and the ceiling must be properly protected to maintain a stable, comfortable indoor temperature and reduce heat loss. Expanding foam is applied to close these voids and improve insulation performance, helping keep the space warmer in winter and cooler in summer. Once cured, any excess foam is trimmed flush, and the ceiling is then covered with underlayment to complete the air and moisture control layer. With the framing completed, expanding foam is applied to seal off gaps and reach tight voids that are difficult to access by hand. Thermal insulation is then installed using fiberglass wool, a proven material valued for strong insulating performance and dependable resistance to moisture-related issues. The bats are placed neatly and fitted tight without gaps, excessive compression, or voids, so the insulation delivers uniform, reliable thermal performance across the entire area. To complete the stovepipe installation safely, a metal flashing plate is fitted between the ceiling and the roof at the chimney penetration point, providing a heat-resistant barrier and a clean, secure transition through the assembly. Before the plate is fastened, fiberglass wool insulation is densely packed around the framed penetration to reduce heat transfer and close any voids. 2 metal plates are used, one above and one below, to fully cap and protect the opening on both sides of the assembly. Winter in a log home has its own kind of comfort. The thick timber walls provide strong thermal mass, absorbing and holding heat through the day and releasing it gradually at night, helping the interior stay steadily warm even when outdoor temperatures fall far below freezing. He starts by fabricating the door frame. Building the threshold is precision work. It requires accurate cutting, shaping, and a tight fit to the opening. Using a laser level, he checks the doorway measurements, then marks key reference points to guide the cutouts and ensure the door casing sits square and true. Wool insulation is laid along the threshold and packed into the cut sections to help the casing seat tightly, reducing drafts and improving thermal performance. One of the most rewarding milestones is setting the heavy door casing in place, a satisfying moment that makes all the earlier prep work feel real. Each cut, joint, and measured angle shows more than technique. It reflects years of practice and a real respect for the craft. The door frame is now set, with clean, tight corners all around. Just a few final screws remain to lock everything in for long-term strength and stability. If you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's the best way to support us. To improve both thermal and acoustic performance, wool strips are installed along the door stops, forming a tight gasket that seals firmly when the door is closed. The cabin is still coming together, and there's more progress ahead. To follow the next steps, check out the creator's channel so you don't miss the upcoming parts. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the build, Please like the video and subscribe to stay on the journey. More great projects and stories are on the way.